All right, guys, this is Emmett the Alpha Builder. Let me talk about something a little bit different today, guys. I'm kind of out here at one of my sites, and I want to talk about being married to a builder. Guys, gals, I guess, if you got a husband that's a builder, there's an understanding that you're going to have. And the understanding is, it's hard being married to a builder. And the reason it's hard, guys, is because of what builders have to deal with. Guys, when I first started building, I used to wonder why every builder I talked to, those guys were angry and indifferent. They were different. They were different men. Very masculine, but they were very indifferent, man. They didn't have the patience for nonsense. Very direct, very to the point, and they were just different people. You would probably call them cheap. They were cheap too. They always. I know one older builder, Melvin, rest in peace, rest in heaven, Melvin. He's helped me out a lot during his stay on this planet. But he was very cheap, but he was very direct. Even when I would tell him some things that I was doing, he'd tell me he didn't beat around the bush. He'd tell me, "Hey man, that was wrong." Very direct. He didn't try to use words and euphemisms and things like that to make things sound good and fix things up and just make it more pleasant to hear. He didn't do that. He didn't care. He was very direct. And I didn't understand that, guys, until I started building. Probably about my 5th year building, man. I started to see myself evolving into those very builders I thought that were very indifferent. Ladies, if you're married to a man that's in this construction world, he doesn't necessarily have to be a builder. He can be any of the guys in the sub-trades. You have to understand who you're married to. You got to understand it, man. It's hard to come home. It's hard to go out here, guys, because when you come out here in this field right here, man, and you start to engage with these subcontractors, guys, sometimes you got to deal with them in a not so diplomatic way. Sometimes you have to be very direct with them because you have a very low tolerance of things to go wrong. You just can't tolerate things to go wrong because every time something goes wrong, it's me who has to pay it. I'm the one who has to pay for it. I'm the one who has to lose on that right there. I'm the one that's accountable. And as a builder, guys, if you have a problem with accountability, this is not the game for you. If you have a problem with saying, something I messed that up, let me figure out, and you learn from your mistakes, guys. I think the reason that I'm getting better at this game, guys, is because I probably made most of the mistakes and I'm still alive. But if you're married to a guy like this, it comes with a certain level of understanding. When he comes home, let him decompress. Give him about an hour to decompress. So he's out there, he's been solving problems. All of his subcontractors, because a lot of these guys today, man, they don't like to solve problems. This builder has been solving problems. He's been anticipating problems that could possibly happen up here in this house. He's been doing that all day long. So when he comes home, he has to decompress, man. He has to find a place of peace. Just for about an hour, Give him about an hour. After an hour, ladies, you can start talking to him. You can start talking to him about your problems that you have. And here's the thing, guys. Most men, for the most part, ladies, when you start talking to a man, especially a builder, when you start talking about things, you know what he's doing? Whatever it is you're talking about, he's trying to solve the problem. That's what he's doing. And so when you start talking to him, you don't allow him to decompress, you start talking, now you have shifted him into work mode again. So now he's trying to solve problems. And he's not on his site. He's at his home where the place is supposed to be peaceful. And I know in most cases, I think most women, when they talk about problems, I don't think they talk about them for the same reason we talk about them. I don't even think they talk about them to solve the problem. They just kind of talk about them to talk about them. But we're trying to solve the problem, especially if he's a builder. So have that understanding. Give him a couple of hours to decompress. Let him chill a little bit. Kick his feet up. Take his shoes off. Maybe massage his feet. That's probably a bit too much for the modern feminists today. But guys, it's being a builder, being married to a builder, it comes with a certain level of understanding. Not only that, guys, he's an entrepreneur. You gotta understand that his day is not like everybody else's day. And I knew someone would call. This is the way.